I'm Emma Thompson. I'm the Executive Director for the Society of Operations Engineers. We're also here to represent one of our professional sectors, the Institute of Road Transport Engineers. We are pleased to be opening the Skills Showcase at this much anticipated Microlized Transport Conference. Our publication, Transport Engineer, is an official media partner of the conference, and we are looking forward to a fantastic event today. My peers, Richard Belton and Leo Hubbard, will also be talking about industry-leading initiatives in the upcoming sessions. So, why am I here today? Our industry has seen some huge changes in recent years. Can't ignore the most crucial skill shortages, but also the race towards net zero. Technological advancements, regulatory changes, just to name a few. While we can't control the external shifts, we can influence how we shape our talent, our people, and succession plan. The Institute of Road Transport Engineers, IRTE, has been at the forefront of guiding technicians through their career journey, but also advising businesses on shaping competitive people development strategies. Today's session will take you through how you, as employers, leaders and managers, can future-proof your business with the right careers and tools for your people. So if we just have a look about IRTE. So IRTE, the Institute of Road Transport Engineers, was founded in 1944, and it remains one of the most respected names in UK transport, working to raise standards. So if we move forward and look at a closer look at the current state of industry. So lack of skilled technicians, shortfall of qualified drivers, pace of development, and skills for the future, diversity challenges, funding issues, training challenges, and the cost of living crisis among the youth and the disadvantaged. So today we're talking about the many possibilities within engineering and mapping your engineer's journey together. It explores 4 key possibilities of growth with engineering and the soft and hard skills engineering technicians need to possess to succeed. And these routes are management, deep specialization, diversification, and entrepreneurship. Please note that these are a set of recommended skills, but this is not the exhaustive list. We'll be publishing a range of articles in the coming months to help delve deeper into these, so do stay tuned. I'm now going to go through the different types of routes that we have, the first one being deep specialization. This is when you either remain in your current role or sector and specialize within your discipline, expanding your knowledge, becoming an expert in that specific field of work. Through CPD and staying on top of the industry shifts, you're building on your current understanding and becoming an advisory on that specific sector or engineering discipline. For that, you need to have natural curiosity towards learning new things and embrace change. For example, we look at Danielle Curtis, an apprentice recruiter from Go Ahead Group. She started off as an apprentice electrical engineer, and she's now worked her way up to an apprentice recruiter and mentor. We move on to route 2, diversification. This explains when you change your discipline from one sector to another. So, for example, if you go from one engineering specialism to another, you may have started off in a specific sector, but you've gathered significant understanding of that sector discipline, which you can now apply to another sector or discipline, while still investing in your CPD and expanding your knowledge. This could be shifting from mechanical to EV or mechanical to plant. Take James Dyson, for example. He was a mechanical engineer who shifted product design and plant manufacturing. Another example is Francesca Hand. She's a senior operations manager for Flixbus. She started off her career as a summer internship, and now she's a senior operations manager. It's fantastic. And then we move on to management. Perhaps some of you like to explore the management route, taking the reins on leading big projects, regions, teams, and the whole organisation. It's not an overnight process, indeed, but if you have team members that are showing you early signs of leadership, critical thinking, adaptability, they are the perfect candidates to be put on the route to management. An example here is Jeffrey Young, Executive Director for Corporate Solutions, JLL. He started off as a building services engineer and he's now worked his way up to an Executive Director. We now move on to our route 4, entrepreneurship. So some of you may have a flair for innovation or have accumulated enough industry knowledge or technical expertise to now start your own enterprise. But being an entrepreneur in the engineering space is not easy. And in fact, it requires individuals to possess a whole range of new skills on top of their current understanding. These extend across regulatory knowledge, risk management to insurance, budgeting, and human resource management. For example, Nick Elliott, he's our chair of the Institute of Road Transport Engineers Professional Sector Council, and he started off as a HGV technician, and now he's a specialist transport consultant, a highly experienced and knowledgeable fleet and transport professional, a passionate transformational leader working within the construction material supply sector for over 4 decades. He played a substantial part in changing the way vehicles in this sector were engineered to improve road safety and operational performance. So across these 4 pathways, we've observed some reoccurring themes, and they are curiosity, collaboration, CPD, and mentoring. These critical essentials are ones that I need to focus on to succeed. There are a genuine investment from the employer, but also that motivation from the individual to carve a successful pathway ahead. And you're probably wondering how IRT can help. So we've got various steps, including professional recognition with Engineering Council and Society for the Environment. We offer a mentoring platform where we connect a mentor with a mentee and helping those looking to advance their careers. CPD approval, we have a license to give external verification of your CPD by an internationally recognized professional engineering institution. We also career map for your engineers, working with you with your engineers' competencies and align with industry standards. Guidance at every stage of one's career. You may have seen on your chairs, there's this little guide here, which goes in hand with our Pathways to Progress guide. I would say to you to use these as your tool, hand in hand together, and this will help your colleagues, your employees and employers to help push career development through the transport sector. The IRT also offers some technical resources, our Operations Engineers magazine, our IRT Transport Engineer magazine, and various guides that can help you along the way. Our market-leading CPD and accreditations with Airtech, who Richard Belton will be talking about later, our CPD-approved events, and we also have training with Beverly Bell Consulting for driver CPC. And you can get your free copy of the guide if you want additional ones. We're just opposite over there behind you.